Okay. So, yeah.
Let's do it.
There should be a noise here, but the projector doesn't really work with that.
And the video's not right. Oh, hey, look, it works. Hey, it's us. Grim Scenarios! Hey, we did it! Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 23-ish of Grim Scenarios. This is Grim Scenarios Live. Yay! Woo! Thank you. We appreciate you. I am your host, Milk, along with my eternal other host, Emma. Emma, how are you tonight?
Good, Milk. First of all, as some of you who watch our episodes regularly know, I've been awarding Milk's points based off his play that he can turn in for certificates if he gets enough points. And Milk can also turn in certificates for prizes. Milk, so would you like to, you have 3 certificates. Would you like to turn any of those in for
I would like to cash in all 3 certificates, Emma.
All 3 certificates. I was worried you might say that.
Yeah, right. I thought you might be.
Though I came prepared.
Excellent, that's good.
So you're cashing in all 3. You don't want to cash in a single certificate first to see what sort of prize?
I should probably start with 1. Yeah, let's start with 1 certificate, everybody.
All right, 1 certificate.
Surely this can't possibly be bad for
Milk,
me.
you win a
Dairy Pure Milk.
A bottle of Dairy Pure Reduced Fat Milk. Would you like to cash in both your remaining certificates?
I will definitely cash in my 2 remaining certificates.
All right. You get a bottle of vitamin D whole pasteurized
whole milk. Excellent. Well,
unfortunately, you didn't cash in all 3 of your certificates at once, so you don't get me giving you $100 to play with craps with me later.
Oh, man. So smart. She outwitted me again, everybody.
If anyone else wants a bottle of
Dairy Pure
reduced fat milk, I have 2 extra bottles of reduced fat milk in case Milk turned in his certificates one at a time. Anyway, so Milk and I thought, as we've been thinking about this, there's some characters that, like just how they're played involves a lot of social cues that it's hard for us to run on the way we normally do the podcast. So we thought we'd do something completely different, and maybe it won't work.
It probably won't work.
So the way we're going to do these episodes today is we're going to do 2 good-sided scenarios. We're not going to have an evil scenario here. We're going to do a script that isn't the best script, but does feature 2 characters that we thought we were going to have trouble covering on the podcast without a little help, including, of course, my favorite character, the butler.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are the butler.
You, the audience, are the butler. Congratulations.
You pulled the best token in Blood on the Clocktower. You are the butler.
And I can tell you, you are sat in seat number 2.
That's right.
So we'll just add the butler token to seat number 2. Milk will be playing every other character. He should have the list of characters.
I do have all of the other characters, Emma.
So what basically we're going to do is we're going to draw a card. If your card is called, raise your hand. Sean will run over and give you a mic. He's our excellent assistant gopher boy today. Thanks, Sean. We love you.
Thanks, Sean.
And you will be the person who chooses the butler's night action for that night. And then we'll draw another card, and you'll get to be the person who has conversations that day with Milk as the other characters in the script. This script is, of course, half of the 108. Your job as the butler, at least in my view, is to sort of try to turn your disadvantage into an advantage by figuring out who will let you vote on the players you want to vote on.
Maybe we should read the character description, Emma. I'm sure some people might be confused about what the butler does and why we would be covering it on our podcast panel thing.
Sure.
If the butler does anything.
The butler's ability is each night choose a player, not yourself. Tomorrow you may only vote if they are voting too. So your task is going to be to figure out who you want to vote on each day and hope that you've successfully picked a master who will let you vote on that person. And if you have not, try to figure out why your master won't let you vote on the person who you picked.
Yes, very complicated.
That is what butlers do. So with that, Milk, why don't you draw us a card?
Oh, sure. Let me just draw a card. The Ace of Hearts. Who's got the Ace of Hearts? Atreides. Hello, Atreides. Of course. Sean, can you come over and give Atreides Sean, where'd you go? Oh, he's over there.
Sean doing his job perfectly,
Sean's
as we
doing
expected.
great, everybody. We really appreciate Sean's assistance with the panel. Literally
it's
right there.
true.
Atreides, well, you have the dubious task of getting to choose someone without any information whatsoever. So, Who would
So-
you like to be your master?
So there is definitely a meta for this, but who cares about meta?
That's right.
Emma loves seat 4. I am more of a 6 person, so we're gonna choose seat number 6.
Seat 6. All right,
seat
Atreides chooses
6.
seat 6. The butler is going to have to follow the player in seat 6's vote.
And with that, we're going to wake you up for the day. And since you've only gotten to choose someone so far, Atreides, you're also going to get to pick your first conversation of the day.
I am so excited. Let's talk to seat 6.
All right. You go to talk to seat 6, who is, of course, being played by Milk.
Well, hello, Atreides. I was wondering what's going on with you in this game.
I could ask you the same thing. I'm
That's
interested.
true. That's true. Well, I tell you what. I will tell you that I'm the chef.
You are the chef.
That's
Do you
right.
mind sharing your number?
I am the chef, and strangely, I've got a chef 2.
Ooh, okay. All right. So could be Legion with very sparsely spread out Legion.
That would be pretty tough, but it is possible.
It is possible. There's also a recluse that could be bouncing things off. There's a lot. There's a lot. You could also just be the drunk.
I could just be the drunk.
could just
but
be the drunk.
I'm pretty sure I'm the chef.
All right. Well, you are my butler pick for the day.
Oh, great. Well, I'll make sure to vote on everything, and
I
you can do the
appreciate that,
same.
Milk.
All right.
Perfect.
Thanks, Atreides.
Thank you.
All right. Let's draw another card.
Let's draw a card. Ace of clubs. Who's got the ace of clubs? Ace of clubs. All righty. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, sorry, I don't know your name. You don't have to
Eric.
say it if you don't want to.
Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Who would you like to talk to now that you've gotten this important Chef 2 claim from seat 6?
Oh, who am I? I'm still
You are the butler in seat
Still
2.
the butler in seat
Always
two.
the butler.
Yep. You're all the butler.
So I am speaking to someone who is not my master at this point, correct?
Yeah.
Well, we've already talked to seat 6, so probably somebody
All
else.
right, I would probably speak to, let's say, seat 5.
All right, seat
Seat number
5.
5.
Seat 5 is also played by Milk.
Seat 5 is also played by me. Well, hello there. How are you?
Good, good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I am I'm the Slayer.
And you tell me this.
Yeah, I think it's fine for me to say that I'm the Slayer. I'll probably shoot like tomorrow or day 3. I mean, the demon's probably not going to kill me this early, right?
All right. I may or may not be an outsider.
Oh, you might be an outsider. Okay, are you the Recluse? Because the Recluse, of course, has an interaction with the Slayer.
I am not the recluse.
Okay. Well, I'll
gonna
leave that
leave it-
where it is then. That's
Yeah.
fine. Probably just the butler, and that's just fine.
Well, we'll talk later.
Alrighty. Thanks
right.
very much, Eric.
Let's draw another card for our
Let's draw
third
a
and
card.
final conversation of the day.
That's right. Number 3, excuse me. Milk gets to me very, very quickly. 4 of clubs. Who's got the 4 of clubs? Surely someone has the 4 of clubs. I definitely didn't hand out cards that weren't in the deck. No, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. How about the 9 of hearts? Hey, the 9 of hearts. Hey, all right. Hello.
Hello.
Where are we
Hi.
going?
All right. I'll talk to the player in seat 10.
The player in seat
Seat
10.
10.
Let me just take a look here. I've got this all in front of me. I just got to count backwards from 12, 11, 10. Okay. Hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm just fine. I'm a little new to the game. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to tell you that I am either the... I think I'm going to say I'm either the mayor or the chef or I am the Raven Keeper. Those seem like safe things to claim.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know that I am an outsider.
You're an outsider. Okay, those are good, right? They're on the good team.
Yes, they are on the good team, but their abilities don't help the good team.
I see. All right. Well, great. Thanks very much for that. That's very helpful.
All right. Let's draw the next card.
Yes, of course. One more card. The 10
So-
of clubs. Boy, I really hope I did this right.
10 of clubs. Anyone got the 10 of clubs?
Yep, definitely did it wrong. Thanks, Emma, for shuffling the cards before we...
Oh,
hey, 10
hey,
of clubs.
10 of
Yeah,
clubs.
That's fine. Good. Thanks for admitting to it.
Oh, hey, yeah, I definitely have the 10 of clubs.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll
That's
take
fine.
it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Of course.
Yep.
That's why we're here.
Well done.
All right. So we're now going to be called back to Town Square. Now, before you get to tell, you're going to decide who we want to vote on today, but I'm going to give you a few nominations and you're going to get to go. So first off, seat 1 nominates, or not so 1, sorry, seat 12 nominates seat 3 and says they have a poisoner ping on them.
I'm going to vote as the player in seat 6.
All right. Well,
Do you want to vote on this?
I'm a thirsty butler. I will be putting my hand up.
All right.
All right. So you're going to vote on this first nomination. Seat 6 is going to let you. We'll just mark this as a poisoner and an investigator, apparently.
The investigator apparently saw a poisoner, everybody.
All right. And since you voted on this, I'm going to tell you it did get 6 votes.
It did get 6 votes. Emma, what else you got?
All right. After that, the player in seat 11 nominates the player in seat 10 and claims to have an empath read on them.
Gotcha.
I'm going to vote on this.
For the first vote, was it Legion handy, where people were?
You were pretty early in the vote, and I will say after you voted, hands did go up.
Ah, okay. This one's on C10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like C10 either. Let's vote.
All right. This one only gets 3. Sorry, I should have put numbers on my list here.
It's really too late for that problem, isn't it, Emma?
All right. The player in seat 7 nominates the player in seat 11 now and says, this person's lying on the empath?
Ooh, a double claim. I'm definitely voting on this.
I will join you.
I have a 2. I think this is Legion. Seat 12 says, this is my other poisoner pig. Not sure what's going on here. Do you want to vote on this?
Yes, I will be voting.
Seat 6, you going to let this happen?
Oh, of course I'm going to let this happen.
This one also fails to get 6 votes because you voted on seat 3 first. Seat 3 is executed and dies.
And everybody goes to sleep.
So what are we thinking here? Milk? You know.
Yeah, you sent me the Grim, Emma.
I did send you the Grim.
What are you all thinking?
We'll take volunteers for this part. Does anyone have any reads on the Grim based off?
Sean, quickly.
I'm thinking this is Legion because the first vote got 6 and there really wasn't much of a defense. It just seems like everybody's way too open and honest with their roles and lots of double claims. That usually screams some sort of Legion.
Definitely not a problem we usually have when we build Grims for this podcast. Everyone being too open with their roles. Yeah.
You mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
Do I really need it?
For the recording, you do.
All right, thank you. You mentioned that we voted early on seat 3?
Yeah, I realize that's wrong. We voted last, but our hand went up early.
All right, very good. That's all.
Hand
Great.
went up
Just
early.
wanted to make
Look,
that
I'm not
observation.
paying super close attention here. Mullabach, I see your hand up there.
Hello. I do not think 11 is actually the empath. If they were the empath, I feel like they would nominate a spent investigator and see what happens. So I think that was a lie and they have a different ping. Maybe they're the fortune teller with a yes, in which case all of the info to me looks Vortoxy right now with everybody pointing to everybody else and making it potentially Legion-y.
Interesting. All right.
Well, we should go to sleep.
We should go to sleep
Yeah,
because
everybody
someone's
be
going to have to
asleep.
pick a new master,
And that someone is the 3 of Hearts,
which is hopefully out there.
which is definitely a card that I handed out maybe. Hey, look at that. It's Bunny.
Wait for the microphone, Bunny.
Who are we picking?
Let's go with seat number 8, please.
Seat 8. I definitely know what role that player has.
I don't think we do, Alex.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I do. All right. Seat 8, and everybody wakes up.
And we're going to say that seat 5, who is very open with their Slayer claim, is dead.
Seat 5 should not have claimed Slayer loudly on the first day. Looks like the demon killed them. Well, Emma, who should we talk to first?
Well,
Why
I
don't we
think Bunny
decide?
gets to decide because, as
Oh,
we
yeah,
established
that's
last
right.
night, the first brother pick also gets to have the first conversation. Blame Sean for that, not me. Bunny, who would you like to talk to?
Can we have a conversation with seat 8?
You can.
Hey there. It's me, Milk.
Then this is going to be very productive for both of us.
Yes, indeed. You know what, Bunny? I'm just going to be completely honest about my role, as I always am. I'm the mayor. And I'm feeling like this is a very suspicious game. Don't you think this could be maybe a Legion game?
Yeah, I'm definitely not voting today.
I mean, I'm going to vote probably, but only if I'm late in the vote, because I think it might be Legion. I'm in the tunnel with Patters.
Please crawl out, Andy Dufresne. Yeah, okay, so you are my master. I
Oh,
am
great.
Butler.
Well, I'm like all the way on the other side of the Grim from you, so I'll vote when I want to, and I don't really care if you vote too.
Okay, yeah, because we are not going to, and I definitely believe this is a Legion game. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Draw the next card.
Allow me. 7 of Hearts. Who's got the 7 of Hearts? Hello. Is that Math Blade? It's Math Blade. All right, Math Blade.
Hello. I would actually like to talk to seat 11 because we already established they're kind of being weird. And based on seeing how their social plays act up, we can maybe figure out what role they actually are.
Okay, you go talk to seat 11, who claimed empath publicly yesterday.
Yes. Hi, Math Blade / everyone. I'm the empath, and I have a. Emma didn't tell me what I have. What do I have?
You said they said they had a 2.
Oh, that's right. I'm the empath with a 2. Thanks. I should probably just look at the Grim, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm the empath with a 2. Look at that. I'm the empath with a 2, and I'd like to kill both of my neighbors because they're evil.
Okay.
And this is probably a Legion game.
Is there a reason you didn't nominate your neighbors yesterday?
They did.
I did. I nominated
I
the.
misheard the nominations.
Yeah, I nominated the player in seat 12,
10.
who 10. Sorry, I nominated the player in seat 10. I can't remember who I nominated. I nominated someone. Definitely a neighbor.
Yeah.
They're very suspicious.
Clearly. See, I'm clearly just the mayor and absolutely not an outsider.
Oh, you're not an outsider. Okay, great. Well, that's interesting. I have heard a mayor claim elsewhere. This is a little unusual.
No.
Double claims
I'm
makes me think it's
absolutely not
Legion.
an outsider, Milk.
Not an outsider.
All right.
All right. How about
The 5
the 5
of
of
hearts.
Hearts? We really probably should have found a mix of cards instead of the 5 of Hearts and the 7 of Hearts and also the 3. Yes. Good evening.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you that seat 7 has asked to talk to you.
Sure, let's do that.
I should figure out what's in seat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, seat 7 goes, hey, I noticed you voted a lot yesterday.
I'm the butler.
Well, I'm the empath with a 1, so I'd like to kill at least one of my neighbors today. Well, I guess only one of them. That's the most we're allowed to do, right?
But that's a double claim with someone else.
Well, that person is obviously a liar. Is that the player in seat 11?
Yeah, I can't confirm that it is.
Yeah, that seems suspicious. We should probably kill them. They're in a double claim with me, the real empath.
Do you have a suspicion of which way the 1 is leaning?
I don't know, but Milk is sitting next to me, and he's claiming mayor, and that's usually a good kill for town. That one's for you, Ryback.
Okay, well, my master is one of your neighbors, so I'd prefer to go the other direction.
Oh, well, that's not great for me, but okay, sounds good. Well, you can do the nomination if you feel like it.
All right, and with that, I think we are going to do a nomination.
3 of clubs. Who's got the 3 of clubs?
That would be me.
Oh, it's Sean.
Sean. So it's the nomination phase. Sean, would you like to make any nominations? Do you think you have enough information with this Grim to nominate anyone?
Well.
Oh, God.
Milk was in seat 8, right? I always would like Milk to go spoiled.
Sean nominated me, Emma.
Seat 2 nominates seat 8. This is an important question. Milk, are you going to allow the butler in seat 2 to vote on you?
No.
I'm going to say despite the well-known empath 1 from seat 7, literally no one votes on this and you can't vote on this because seat 8's hand is lowered.
That's right.
So it gets all the way around, and seat 7 becomes the first and only person to vote on this vote.
All right. How about another nomination, Emma?
Yeah, we'll say that seat 12 nominates seat 7 and says, other half of my empath ping, we can guarantee an Evil Dead, or investigator ping.
Well, I suppose I'll vote on this one. This person is obviously suspicious and pointing at me.
Sean, do you want to vote on this?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to vote on this one.
Okay. Well, no hands go up until it gets to you except for the investigator. But as soon as the investigator votes, seat 1 votes, you vote. Then seat 4 and 6 vote, which is just enough to get 5 on seat 7, plus the mayor.
Well, that looks legion-y, says the player in seat number 8. I think I better nominate the player in seat, let's go with 4.
All right, seat 8 nominates seat 4. What's your accusation, seat 8?
This looks legion-y to me. The player next to me is claiming an empath 1, and on the other side of them is probably a legion. The players whose hands popped up after the late in the vote are probably legion. Let's kill the player in seat 4. It's definitely a legion game.
Seat 4 claims to be the saint.
Well, that's a problem. I suppose we're not killing you until final 3.
Milk, are you going to allow the butler to vote on this?
I will not allow the butler to vote on it. It's too scary for me. Don't want to vote on a saint.
All right, Sean, you can't vote. This doesn't get 5. It's very sad.
Boo-hoo.
Won't someone nominate someone else so that we can lift this obviously good player? Oh, that's not good.
Seat 7 nominates seat 6. Seat 7 goes, I'm the empath with 1 I'm aware and I'm in double claim. I do think, based on what's happened, I think seat 6 is more likely to be evil here. I like to kill seat 6.
I'll vote on it.
All right, Milk raises his hand. Sean, do you want to vote on this?
I'll raise my hand on it.
Okay, I will tell you that as soon as Milk votes, seat 9, 10, 11, and 1 vote. Do you want to vote on it too? Still, with all those votes?
9, 10, 11, and what else?
1.
And 1?
Yeah.
How many votes do we need?
It's currently tied at 5.
It's currently tied at 5. I'll vote.
Now you goes to 6. Seat 6 is executed and dies.
Everybody goes to sleep. All right, Emma, let's see who gets to make the butler pick tonight. It's the 6 of clubs that I definitely probably handed out. Nope. Great, the 2 of hearts. Hey, 2 of hearts it is. A little quicker, Sean. Come on, buddy. Why are you wearing robes, buddy?
It's his cult leader costume he explained to me earlier.
Because I lost my room key.
Running shorts. Costume doesn't have pockets, does it? No. All right, good evening. Emma?
Yeah, good evening. Who do you want to choose as your butler master?
This one? I don't know. I want seat 12.
Okay, you choose seat 12.
Now it's on.
All right.
Everybody wakes up.
Everyone does wake up except for seat 7, who died in the night.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, who would you like to talk to?
Oh, me? I'll talk to seat 9.
Okay, you go talk to seat 9. Milk is playing seat 9.
No kidding. Yes, excellent. Good evening. I'm the Undertaker. And, my information's pretty weird. I've gotten the wrong name of the ability or of the role for every player that has been executed. I think it's a Vortox game.
All right, cool.
And what are you?
I'm the butler.
Oh, the butler. Well, you're expendable. Why don't we just kill you? It's a Vortox game. You'd be great Vortox food.
No.
Well, see you at nominations.
Great, cool.
All right.
Let's get a card. King of Hearts. Oh, no.
Mullabach.
Oh, no. My worst nightmare.
Mullabach, who do you want to talk to on this, Grim?
Let's keep filling stuff in. Let's talk to 1.
All right. Milk, what's going on? You go talk to Milk, who is also in seat 1. This is a game of too much milk.
It's a lot of milk, like what I just drank. Thanks, Emma. I'm the washerwoman. I've seen a character in. I've seen a player. I don't think I want to say who.
All right, well, as the washerwoman, somebody told me today they think it's a Vortox game. What do you think about that?
A Vortox game? That's interesting. The person I saw is saying that they are the role that I saw them as. So that's interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I can just tell you if you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know.
Oh wait, this is the wrong person.
No,
You're talking
seat
to seat
one.
one.
Talking to
Yeah.
seat one. About
I'm sorry.
Well, I saw the player in seat 10 as the Raven Keeper, and they are claiming to be the Raven Keeper.
Why do you trust me enough to relay this information to me?
They said that it was okay to tell you that they're the Raven Keeper.
Very interesting. I will let you know that I am the objectively best character in the game of Blood on the Clocktower.
Ah, you're the Baron.
Wow. Wow.
Close, but you're way up.
Wow.
Baron adjacent.
It's on my badge. All right, well, we've
we're-
managed.
We're roughly at the halfway point, so we are going to switch to our second scenario shortly.
We should get through
So let's talk a
end of
little
this
bit.
day.
No, this is the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's. We're obviously not going to finish this game. We're running through this game, but right now, what type of demon do people think in play? Raise your hand if you think it's an imp.
No imp.
How about a Vortox?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got about 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 Vortox.
Right. And who thinks it's a Legion? Yeah, Legion's winning this one.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it might be a Legion game. Emma, shall we reveal the Grim to everybody here?
Well, first, someone who thinks it's a Legion, please give me an explanation of why you think it's Legion. Raise your hand if you want to give an explanation of why this is a Legion game.
Who thinks it's
Mullibach.
a... Yeah.
All right. Well, assuming that the empaths don't back down, empath is like Legion bait. They love to claim non-zeros next to good players. So if that sticks, seems very Legion-y. The Undertaker and the Washwoman seem to disagree on demon type. The votes seem to be going up when specific people voted, which would make 12 good who could have seen Legion as minions. I think it makes 8 good, which hurts my soul, but have to work with what we have. The Washwoman outing the Raven Keeper to me, who wouldn't be confirmed at all in a normal game, is also just very strange.
All right. Mullibach thinks that the player in seat 8 is good.
All right, and does someone want to give the Vortox argument? Sure, you were there. No,
The comedy that
right,
you're not
sorry,
seeing.
yeah, you. I don't think we've heard from you.
Sean's trying. He got stuck on a chair. His robes literally got stuck on a chair.
So if we think it's Legion, that means the storyteller's killing at night, which means the 2 players that died at night, seat 7 and seat 5, we'd have to think are Legion. The fact that seat 7's in a double claim does point to that, but the fact that the Slayer is a Slayer who didn't get to spend it kind of feels like they are probably just a Slayer, which probably points to Vortox. Seat 1 and 10 are confirming each other, and seat 11 is trying to sell a Vortox world by saying an empath 2, and they're also in the double claim. So I believe our whole evil team is 10, 11, and 1.
In a Vortox game.
In a Vortox game, yeah.
10,
I don't know
11,
which
and
one
1.
is the demon yet, but that would be my evil team at the moment.
All right. Well, I think those are very persuasive arguments, and it's very tricky to tell Legion and Vortox together for some time. I will tell you in this game,
Especially when you're the butler. Right? Especially when you're an outsider and have no information of your own.
this is, in fact, a Legion game. Seed 1 is Legion, Seed 3 is Legion, Seed 4 is Legion. This is going to take way too long. Seed 5 is also Legion. Seed 6 is Legion. Seed 7 is your real empath with a 1. They died in the night because the storyteller was worried about this mayor getting semi-confirmed by the numbers staying the same.
Guess who's real?
Seed 9 is Legion. Seed 10 is Legion. Seed 11 is Legion, obviously, because they're hard double claiming the good player in Seed 7. And Seed 12 is, of course, the investigator who pinged off of a Legion as the poisoner and got a good player on the other side of that ping.
Let's talk for a moment about the butler and why this is difficult.
One of the things I noticed, of course, is the difference between the Legion milk as the butler master and the non-Legion milk as the butler master in Seed 8. The Legion milk was all too happy to tell a good player they could vote on whatever they want and then let them do it.
Please vote.
The non-Legion player in Seed 8 actually cared about what the votes were going on.
That's right.
This is another way that a butler can sort of use their drawback as an information, particularly in a script with Legion. Legion needs good players to vote and is going to be pretty free as a butler master, at least if they're not trying to do some sort of double bluffing. Whereas an actual good player generally actually cares about who's being executed, especially in a game that might be Legion.
Unless you're the Undertaker or the Cannibal.
Milk, do you have any other final thoughts in this scenario?
I think it's interesting. Legion games are often filled with this kind of sense of paranoia. As soon as you see Legion on the script, you start to go, okay, it could be Legion. And you start to watch votes. In a microcosm of that world, right, your vote is important. And so as you vote on things in a Legion game, you have to look at not only the fact that who else is voting, but what happens after you raise your hand. If you're good and you think it's a Legion world, watch what happens once you put your hand up. When hands start flying up after yours, it's probably Legion. The biggest tell. All right, we're going to go on to our second scenario, Emma.
And Milk, I think we should switch seats since you're running the scenario,
and that sounds great.
Therefore you can use the computer.
That was 2 bottles of milk. I should be fine.
Hey, there's 2 more if you want them.
I will. I'll drink them. Yeah. Just take them out of your bag, while Okay, great. This won't make me sick in any way, shape, or form. Bag here. I don't really know why I'm doing this, but okay, there. All right, everybody. Let me grab this microphone. I guess I'm off the stick this time. Okay, I'm on this side now. That's going to make it really interesting later. All right, so we're back on half of the 108. And in this game, I should probably look at my Grim. And in this game, hey, everybody, guess what? You're the chef. Congratulations, all of you are, in fact, the chef. And on night 1, the storyteller comes and visits you, and guess what? They tell you it's a Chef 6. Chef 6 for 6 fingers. Well, well, well. Looks like another Legion game. All right, Emma, you want to pull a card for us?
Sure. 8 of Hearts. Does this card exist out there in the wild?
Someone have the 8 of Hearts. All right, Sean, run over there and bring the 8 of Hearts. The microphone.
All right, with this Chef 6, who do you want to talk to?
No one?
By the way, all of the other players in this game will be played by Emma.
Well, we'll go with next to me at seat 6.
All right, you talk to the player in seat 6.
Hey, how's it going, seat 5?
Going all right. I've got concerning news that I'm not sure how to take it.
Oh, what's that?
I'm the chef. I got a 6.
Wow, wild. So you're thinking Legion then? Vortox or you're the drunk?
I'm thinking that chaos is reigning in this game so far. I need more info.
Look, if you're just going to come up immediately and claim Chef 6 to me, I'm going to tell you the truth. It doesn't matter. I'm the mayor. We're going to win this game together. High five.
What a productive conversation.
I'm game. Let's do it.
Woo! Go team.
All right, Jack of Clubs.
Surely I gave out a Jack of Clubs. All right, Avery, did you get a card? Good, it's your turn.
You know you want to be on audio, Avery.
No. Can we talk to seat 3?
Seat 3.
Yes, please.
Go ahead, Emma.
Seat 3 goes, hey, how's it going, Avery?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm having a delightful day. Thank you for asking. I appreciate this.
Delightful?
Yeah,
That's the
it's,
word.
I woke up, the sun was shining. It felt like there was rain coming down from the sky, but like that nice sort of rain that refreshes you.
What's your third favorite type of precipitation?
Precipitation?
Yes, third favorite precipitation.
Oh, right. Obviously number 1 is that type of rain I was discussing.
Yeah.
Number 2 is probably a torrential downpour and a thunderstorm because it feels
Obvious.
like some sort of
Feels so
mythical
good.
experience.
Obvious.
And 3 is a haboob, which is local to where I am in Arizona and really funny to say. Haboob.
Yes, it is.
A boob.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, I'd like to kill either seat 1 or seat 8, I think.
I think I am down with that, actually, yeah.
Yeah. One of them's the poisoner, I think, unless it's Legion or Vortox, or I'm the drunk.
Oh, why is that?
Or one of them's the recluse. I don't know. But I have a poisoner pick of those two.
Okay, wonderful. Sure, we can kill one of them today.
Sorry, I'm just referencing my notes.
Yeah,
I
please
just need
do.
to make sure I put the right tokens down.
1 and 8 are the poisoner pings,
Yes,
Milk.
I'm just going to, we don't know which is which, so we're just going to put the little magnifying glasses down there. Yep, there you go.
All right.
Who's up?
4 of hearts. 4 of hearts.
All right, let's go, Andy.
Hey there.
Hello.
Who do you want to talk to?
I'd like to talk to seat 4, please.
Oh, Emma's favorite. Go ahead, Emma.
Hey, Emma, you got into seat 4. Congratulations. I heard you like it.
I do love seat 4.
Also, I'm just next to you on your left, so I chose you as my butler master. I hope you're going to let me vote on things. Do you want to help me clarify what role you are so we can solve the game together?
Sure. I'm the washerwoman who saw you as the chef.
Interesting.
Are you the chef?
I'm the washerwoman who saw someone else as the chef. Do you want to clarify that with the actual truth?
No, I'm the washerwoman. I saw you as the chef.
Okay, I'm the chef, yeah.
Cool. So that rules out Vortox, right? Unless I'm the drunk.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Since
So,
you're confirming me, I'm going to tell you.
What's your number?
I got a 6, and if it's not a Vortox, then that means either Legion or I'm drunk.
Wow.
Or poisoner sniped.
Huh. So you got a 6. And I'm the washerwoman confirming you. Okay, cool.
And we are next to each other, so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
plenty to go around.
So that just means definitely Legion, and we just kill everyone who's not you and me. High
Absolutely
five.
everybody else but us. Team, high five.
Sure, there's no way that could possibly go wrong, and Milk and Emma certainly would do 2 Legion scenarios back to back. All right, who's last, Emma? This is your 3rd conversation.
The 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs. Somebody's got it. I think I handed it out. Oh, it's Christine. Oh, no, it's Ree.
Ree.
Hello, Ree.
Hi.
Who do
Hello.
you want to talk to, Ree?
Let's talk to seat 8.
Seat 8. Go ahead, Emma.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. How you feeling today, Ree?
Oh, peachy. Thanks
Oh,
for
that's good.
asking. So kind of you.
I'm a kind person.
Yeah.
I'm a kind soul. Everyone knows this. What do you feel like doing?
Oh, match whatever you want to do.
So I think it's probably best for me to tell the truth. There's not much real reason for me to lie, and I think my role here can sort of muck things up with these 3 demons. I'm the recluse.
Oh, fun. How's that going for you?
Reclusive.
Sounds lonely.
It's a hard knock life.
Well, you seem to be surviving through it great.
What are you?
Oh, I'm the investigator. You're in a ping, so.
Ooh, that probably just means... this brings up like weird questions about Vortox and misregistration and whether an investigator seen a recluse like misregistering as a
Sure.
minion satisfies the Vortox.
So we're not going to talk about it because it's a weird question.
My personal opinion is it doesn't, but
All right, well, everybody's going to come back to town. Everybody's going to come back to town, and we're going to have a couple of nominations today. The first nomination is from the player in seat 3. And the player in seat 3 nominates the player in seat 1 and says, I've got a poisoner ping on the player in seat 1 and the player in seat 8. And Emma, what does the player in seat 1 say?
seat 1 says, well, you're an evil little liar because I'm the virgin.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, right. Thank you. I'm not good at that part of this specifically. All right, yeah, we got a washerwoman who has seen us as the chef. All right. All right, well, the player in seat 3, of course, is going to vote. The player in seat 2 does not vote. The player in seat 3 votes. The player in seat 5 is you guys. Who was the last one up? Ree, do you want to vote or not? Oh, Sean took the mic away. Yeah, no, he's doing his job.
No.
No vote from the player in seat 5. All right. Seat 6 votes. No, seat 6 does not vote. Seat 7 does not vote. Seat 8 does vote. Seat 9 does not vote. Seat 10 does not vote. Seat 11 does not vote. And seat 12 does not vote. The player on seat 1 is not put on the block. The next thing that happens is the player in seat 1 says, I would like to nominate the player in seat 3. And the accusation, of course, is, I'm the virgin and they didn't proc me. What's the defense, Emma?
As the investigator says, they're not the virgin, they're the poisoner. Let's not kill me just because we failed to kill the poisoner.
All right, everybody. So the votes are going to go around. The player in seat 4 does vote on this. Would you guys like to vote on Emma? Why don't we grab a card and see who can vote?
Or why don't we just raise our hands? We'll see.
Who wants to vote? How many people want to vote on this? Ooh, okay, that's not enough to get a vote, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, unfortunately for all of you, the player in seat 7, the player in seat 8, the player in seat 10, the player in seat 12, and the player in seat 1 all do vote. And that's enough to put the player in seat 3 on the block. I think we'll have one more nomination. The player in seat 9 is going to nominate the player in seat 11. Player in seat 9 says, the player in seat 11 has information that makes no sense whatsoever. I think we should kill them. The player in seat 11 says, Emma?
They go, yeah, my information literally makes no sense whatsoever. I'm the librarian with a 0 and there's 12 players. I don't know what this storyteller was thinking.
Well, that's troubling.
I would not make this up. You have to believe if I was going to make something up, it would be better than librarian with a 0 in a 12-player game. I'm not that incompetent.
All right. Well, the player in seat 12 does not vote. The player in seat 1 does not vote. The player in seat 2 does not vote. The player in seat 3 votes. The player in seat 4 does not vote. Do you want to vote? Hands if you want to vote. All right, not enough hands. All right, we go around, and the player in seat 11 is not put on the block. The player in seat 3 is executed and dies. And everybody goes to sleep. There seems to be a question about Librarian 0.
Librarians can get 0s if there's no outsiders in play. But that's not possible on base 2 outsiders and trouble brewing.
There are several ways that a librarian can receive a 0 on a 12-player script. One way is if there is a Vortox in play. Another way is if there is a Legion in play and there are no outsiders in play. Another way is if the librarian was poisoned on the day they received their information. Another way is if the librarian is, in fact, the drunk. So on this script, there are 4 ways that you could possibly receive a librarian 0. Also, a 5th way. Nope, that's it. Yep. I got them all. I got poisoned. Yep, I think we're good. All right, everybody wakes up the following morning, and guess who's dead? It's the player in seat 7. The player in seat 7 says, aw, man, that was an unfortunate kill for the good team. All right, Emma, you want to draw a card?
Sure thing. 10 of hearts.
10 of hearts. Did I give out a 10 of hearts? Good. The system is working almost flawlessly.
Yeah, it's like someone messed up the deck and shuffled cards for no particular reason, just because they were told not to.
Literally no reason.
I think we should go ahead and talk to our recent night death.
Oh, we're going to talk to the player in seat 7, Emma.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. The player in seat 7 goes, hey, how's it going?
You know, it's going.
You know, I did die, but Are you the demon?
No.
Well, you know, I have a yes on you and seat 1.
That's interesting. Are you the fortune teller then?
Yes, and then I died in the night, so I don't think seat 1 can really ever be the demon here, so I'm gonna ask you again. If you're the demon, just tell me it's okay.
Well, I don't think I would tell you if I were, but, you know, I'm gonna say no.
All right, if you're not the demon, what are you?
I am, in fact, the chef.
With a...
I'm not sure I'm going to share that information with you right
I died in the night.
now. Well, you see, it's a little difficult to believe.
Wait, you have a difficult to believe number, and I have a fortune teller yes, and you're claiming not to be the demon, which I'm not sure I believe at this point. Doesn't that just scream Vortox to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you have any reason to not believe Vortox?
You know, the fact that it's only one of 3 demons and it could just as easily be a legion.
Okay.
Emma, you want to pull a card?
Yeah, sure. King of Clubs.
King of Clubs. I'm sure I handed that one out. You know what, Afro, you can be the King of Clubs. How about that? All right, Sean, all the way to the other side of the room. I just really want to make Sean run back and forth across the room.
It's really why we're doing this.
He was so kind and volunteered. I'm sure someone will buy him a drink for this later. Yeah, I think I made a mistake, everybody.
Look, we can't be blaming whoever may have shuffled the deck and messed things up. That would be really unfair.
I had another deck, too.
Yeah, but we told you to put it away. Afro, what do you want to do?
This is to select someone to chat with. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Let's go chat with seat number 10.
Seat 10 it is. All right, Emma.
Seat 10 says, hey, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Not bad. What do you feel like doing?
I'm curious to know if you have any reason to believe that it might be Legion or Vortox or Imp. Do you get any information? You get a vibe? Where are you at?
No reason whatsoever to believe anything. I'm just the soldier.
Oh boy, just the soldier.
Yeah, the best townsfolk in Trouble Brewing, by the way.
I'm sure some people believe that.
Yeah, the people who have the best taste believe Soldier is the best townsfolk on Trouble Brewing.
Well, I'm a chef, and my information is unclear at this point.
What makes it unclear?
I cannot differentiate between Legion or Vortox from just my information.
Ooh, spicy.
Or I could be the drunk.
Yeah, so it could just be Imp. We can't rule out Imp.
We definitely haven't covered Imp 5 times already, guys. All right, let's do one more, Emma, just to get through the grim a little bit.
9 of clubs.
9 of clubs. That's not going to be one that exists, is it? No, Christine, you can go.
you pretend to have the 9 of clubs. That's great.
I do have the 9 of clubs.
Oh, excellent. That's great.
Definitely. Let's talk to seat number 2. No.
Seat number 2. Emma?
Seat 2 goes, hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. What's going on this game for you?
I think we should get off this seat 3, seat 1 thing. I think they're both just good.
Why do you think that?
Well, I mean, I saw seat 3 as the drunk, so I think that's why they didn't satisfy the virgin. I've heard that the other half they're I didn't mean to say that like that.
Phrasing.
And I hear the other side of their opinion is a recluse, so I don't think we can read much into them either way. I think they're probably just both good. If it's a Vortox game, I'm betting the investigator, the seat 3 is probably just the sober investigator, and seat 1 is the drunk. Like, that makes sense to me. I think the storyteller would show me drunk here, to be weird.
Okay.
But I think they're good. I think this is just my townsfolk ability being used to tell us, don't bother pursuing this anymore. These are just good players.
So you think it's an Imp game?
I don't know what type of demon it is. I think it's probably a Vortox, because that's why I think if it's a Vortox, they're the drunk. If it's an Imp, if it's a Vortox, they're sober. If it's an Imp, they're the drunk. I don't know. I can't differentiate it. I think the storyteller's just saying, don't bother continuing to pursue this. This is why you see the drunk here, if it's Vortox.
Okay, all right. Well, I feel like I can trust you, seat 1, or seat 2, I mean. I am the chef with a 6.
No, definitely Vortox. I'm feeling Vortox vibes now.
Well, thanks very much for that. All right, we're going to go back to the town square, and we're going to do a couple of nominations. And this time, we're going to allow all of you to decide who's going to get nominated. So why don't we pick a card?
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts. Who's my 6 of hearts? All right. Good
Thank
evening.
you for not making me walk.
All right. 6 of hearts. Yeah, we don't have to fake some of these, so that's good. All right, the 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts. Does the chef want to nominate today?
I think we want to nominate seat 11.
Seat 11. We're going to nominate seat 11. And what is our accusation?
I mean, they're both in a double claim and also claimed librarian with a 0, both of which are suspicious.
All right. We think the librarian with a 0 is suspicious. Well, the librarian with a 0 says, Emma?
I really don't think I would make up Librarian 0 if I was evil. You have to believe me.
All right, well, the hands are going to go around, and seat 12 votes, seat 1 votes, seat 4 votes. Do we vote? Hands up for votes. All right, that's not enough. We're not voting on this. Unfortunately, the player in seat 8 votes and the player in seat 10 votes, and that's 5 votes, which is enough to put 11 on the block. Any other nominations? Emma, does anyone else want to nominate?
Well, I mean, the chef can't nominate anymore. They just did.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to nominate? You're all the other characters.
What? Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good point. I am all the other characters, aren't I?
Indeed.
Seat 12 nominates seat 1 and says, I'm an empath with a 1 here. I think seat 1 could just be evil, probably the poisoner. Let's kill them.
And Emma, what is your defense?
Seat 12 goes, if you must, I'm just the virgin. I think I was nominated by an evil player yesterday who was trying to put out fake evil things, accidentally grabbed the virgin. And stuff happened.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. All right. Well, the hands are going to go around. And the player in seat 2 votes. The player in seat 4 does not vote. Do we vote? Hands up for vote. That's not enough. We're very indecisive about who we vote for. Seat 6 does not vote. Seat 8 does vote. Seat 9 votes. Seat 10 does not vote. And seat 11 does vote. That's a tie, everybody. That's a tie. Uh-oh. Well, what are we going to do now? I think the player in seat 2 is going to nominate the player in seat 8. Player in seat 2?
The player in seat 2 expressly thinks seat 8's the good recluse.
Sorry, I meant player in seat 9.
Sure. The player in seat 2 goes,
We didn't give that roll, did we?
We haven't talked to player in seat 9 yet. Player in seat 2 goes, I think this is a Vortex game. I think that tie is heavily suspicious. I think we just need to execute someone. I haven't talked to seat 9 yet. They could be evil. I'm really leaning hard Vortex. So if anyone has any information that doesn't work in a Vortex game, I'd rather kill that. But if no one has any information that definitely doesn't work in a Vortex game, why don't we just kill seat 9?
Seat 9 says, I would prefer not to die.
But if it's a Vortex game, I guess someone should.
Hands go around, and everyone else looks like they're going to vote on it. Do we vote? Of course we do. We don't want to get Vortoxed in case it's a Vortox game. Yep. Everybody votes. The player in seat 9 is going to be executed and die. As the votes are going around, nothing else happens. Everybody goes to sleep. And we wake up the following morning to find that the player in seat 6 has died. Thank you. 12 told us to the empath. I am really bad at this. Genuinely. Always do this wrong.
2 said Undertaker.
2 said Undertaker, yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What do we? I'm sorry. I hear a whole bunch of people talking about seat 4. What's seat 4?
Someone just raise your hand.
Probably the spy. Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, they're right.
Yeah. What was said there was seat 4 is probably the spy.
Let's mark them as the spy as we
Why
would.
do we think seat 4 is the spy?
Because they claimed to have...
Sean, faster. Why do you keep taking the longest path around the room, Sean? It's fine. Go ahead, Trades.
Because they claim to see us as the chef, and we're heavily leaning Vortox over Legion. So if they saw what we truly are, that can't be possible in a Vortox game.
How many people, by a show of hands, think this is a Vortox game? How many people, by a show of hands, think this is a Legion game? How many people, by show of hands, think this is an Imp game? Ooh, a couple. All right. Emma, I think we're right about up to time, and we probably want to make a few comments before we finish.
Yeah, so...
Well, this is, in fact, a Vortox game. Well done, everyone. Yes. In fact, you sussed out the spy in seat 4 really quickly. We'll go around the Grim real quick. The player in seat 1 is... Anybody have any idea? Player in seat 1? Is the drunk. Well done. Player in seat 1 is the drunk. Very good. Of course, the Undertaker in seat 2 sees the player in seat 3 as the drunk, right? That's because Vortoxed information. The spy in seat 4 is a washerwoman confirming us, of course. That's not going to work. Our chef information is Vortoxed. Vortoxed because we got a 6, which is impossible. The mayor just died. Sometimes mayors don't bounce. Storyteller might kill a mayor to make it look like a Legion game. Fortune teller, of course, got false information on us and the Virgin because Vortox game. Recluse is the wrong ping in the investigator, so it did not register, and Vortox doesn't matter because it was more simple to do it that way for the panel. The player in seat 9 is the Ravenkeeper, who just died. You executed the poor, sad Ravenkeeper. Anybody want to guess the player in seat 10? What's the player in seat 10's role? Oh, so close, everybody. So very close. Of course, it's the Scarlet Woman. That's right. The librarian, of course, did get a 0. It's possible in a Vortox game, which leaves our definitely real 100% true empath getting a 1 on the Virgin, and the librarian with a 0 as the Vortox. And that was your game of half of the 108, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Now, we do have a very special performance that has been requested for me for this podcast, and I cannot help but say yes, because it's the best idea ever.
So we're going to close out today. Thank you guys for joining us. We hope you're...
Not yet, Alex.
I know, we want to say the thing.
Well, after the
Okay, fine. Okay, go ahead, Atreides.
So Bunny asked me at the start of this what I had been doing and was hoping that I would do something. So if you follow along Grim Scenarios, you might remember a certain episode where Emma did a rendition of Do You Hear the People Sing? I have expanded on that a little bit. So here we go. Do you hear the people sing, singing a song of killing milk? It is the music of a people who are tired of his ilk. When the nomination's made, better be sure to raise your hand, for a day that milk lives just cannot stand. Will you join us in town square? Will you be strong and stand with me? Do you want things right and fair? Is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight to keep milk out of Final 3. Can you hear the people sing, singing a song of killing milk? It is the music of a people who are tired of his ilk. When he's been put on the block, shook any lacrimosity. For today is when Ravenswood Bluff becomes lactose-free. If he washerwoman seen, surely that just means he's the spy. And if he ever claims the mayor, you know that that's a lie. Each day that milk lives is a day that makes Emma cry. Can you hear the people sing, singing a song of killing milk? It is the music of a people who are tired of his ilk. When he's been put on the block, shook any lacrimosity. For today is when Ravenswood Bluff becomes lactose-free.
Thank you,
Let's hear it for
Atreides. This was, of course, the greatest moment of my life.
Thanks, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with us. Please come and say hi to us. We've got more Grim Scenarios ribbons if you would like them. And from both Emma and I, we hope your scenarios this weekend and going forward are grim. Thank you all very much.